Hello, Internet. I'm Kay Thorne. I just finished eating a late lunch. And welcome to my channel, where I am finishing The Wolf Among Us today. This should be the last episode. Supposedly a second one is being worked on, but supposedly it's been worked on for 10 years now, so we'll see. So what happened last time? I literally played this just 2 days ago, but yesterday we did so much yard work because we had to replace a bunch of dead plants. We got attacked by spider mites last year, and they killed a few of our plants. We just replaced them yesterday, planted them. I way overdid it. Way overdid it. So I'm struggling, which is why I also have frozen coffee right now. At 2 in the afternoon, which I normally don't. Normally I stop drinking coffee at noon. But so tasty. Okay. So last time. Oh, that's right. We ended walking into the Crooked Man's lair. Tim, aka Tiny Tim, from the Christmas Carol. I couldn't remember Christmas Carol at all when I played this on Saturday. It's been a rough couple of days. Just mentally. So Tiny Tim from Christmas Carol, just Tim in the game, is who escorted us there. Feels weird that he's even in this, let alone working for the bad guy. It's more than him being in this, though, because you've got fairy tale / fable creatures, you've got urban legends, and then you've got a Christmas Carol? What? I'm just very confused by that addition in there. I think there's plenty of other interesting fairy tale characters or even urban legends that could have been used. I was hoping this was going to like an urban legend versus fables kind of story, and maybe it still is, but it kind of feels like it's not, which is sad. I think that would be a really fascinating concept. Like the fables are encroaching on the urban legends territory or something. Because the Crooked Man isn't an urban legend. He comes from a children's, I can't think of the word. It's not a fairy tale. He's not a fairy tale nor an urban legend. But it could kind of fall into those. I can't think of the word, man. But anyway, that's how he ended it. Leading up to that point, we had to choose between going to the butcher or the pawn shop first to get more information about the Crooked Man's plans. I chose the pawn shop first, where I had to fight the Jersey Devil, and the woodsman got his axe back. So that was cool. Don't know what would have happened if I hadn't chosen that one first. And then I went to the butcher shop afterwards, where we didn't really catch anybody in any kind of act, but we did get some good information. Yeah. And so now we're at the Crooked Man's place. We're about to end it like right as we were going to talk to him. I was lighting a cigarette. Because I had a choice, and I was like, light a cigarette. We're going to be a douche to this guy. Yeah, so I'm excited to see what happens next. After this game, I'll be playing Avowed. The same coworker that told me I'd like this, she's currently playing Avowed and told me that I'd probably enjoy it because I'm a big fan of like the Elder Scrolls series and the Fallout series. So that'll be next. And I think Laura Bailey does a voice in Avowed as well. So I'm just playing all of Laura Bailey's games. That's what we're doing right now. We're just playing Laura Bailey's games. She is one of my all-time favorite voice actresses, admittedly. I have a huge crush on Laura Bailey, honestly. But she's so good. She's so good. So I'm inadvertently following a bunch of her games because she did a voice in this. She did The Witch. I played Dispatch around Thanksgiving last year. She did one of the voices in that. The character that I actually romanced, she did the voice of. I started Fallout New Vegas, and as much as I fell out of that, the mechanics don't hold up. And I'm sorry, but it's not the best Fallout. It's just not. People are gonna get angry at me at that. I don't think it's that great. I just don't. She does a lot of voices in that, technically. So yeah, so I'm just following her. The only game I've played recently that she didn't do a voice in was Claire Obscure Expedition 33. So, yeah. And I'm looking forward to playing eventually a Critical Role game. But yeah. So that's next though about, so I'm going to jump into this. So like, comment, subscribe, do all those things, especially if you want to see me play Avowed. We are going to jump into this. While I also drink my frozen coffee stuff. You don't know the brand? It's very obvious what this brand is. Why does it say new? That's right, didn't this... He kept saying that I have a new one. But there's no, like, labels on any of these to actually show that they're new. So I don't know why it's doing that. Why is it... This feels so loud. It's so loud. Admittedly, it is kind of loud. On the recording, I realized that last time I edited that the game was a little bit louder than me. So I'm gonna do this real quick, and then we're gonna play. By the way, we're ignoring the fact that I'm drinking a frozen coffee right after I went to the dentist. We're ignoring that.
I mean, your eyes and the teeth. You're not really supposed to do that, are you?
Oh. Things that happen.
Not if I can avoid it.
Yeah, she died.
No.
But
Holly's sister, Lily.
Do you even give a shit about us? The strays?
That's why you can't tell me anything. It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
Lord Bailey.
No!
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
So it's showing me some of my decisions.
You're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
The rules are the rules. I don't get to make them, I just enforce them.
Bullshit.
Oh God, Bigby!
This time was no joke. Eat as many metal shellings as you see fit, but take just one more silver round near your heart, and the only place I'll be visiting you is the morgue.
Bigby, wait. When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
So it showed me certain decisions. I have a feeling letting Tweedledum live is gonna work for me. I don't know why. I just have that feeling. I probably messed up a little bit with Colin there. But I honestly kind of agree with... I agree, but I don't agree with the rule. But it's not... It's very much dependent on how they're working with the humans. If they were actually going to be like, hey, yo, we're real and we're living here, and actually trying to have a relationship with the Mundies, technically, then it would be completely different, and I wouldn't want to send him to the farm. But because we are hiding, because there isn't this agreement...
You've come a long way.
...showing out, then you need to hide
You
yourself.
must be tired.
Why did that hurt?
And if my envoys are correct, you haven't had a lot of rest recently. Please, Sheriff, relax for a moment, will you? Do you want a drink? Something to eat. Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Don't misunderstand the situation here. We are not friends, and you're in no position to offer me anything.
On the contrary, Sheriff. And I don't wish to contradict you here, but your initiative and mine have been friendly for a long while now. Ever since I came aboard these shores. You know, Fabletown's been very accommodating of my humble ventures. Never said a bad word. And that relationship's worked till these ends. So why impair what's thus far been such an agreeable union? What do you think you're doing?
He's gonna...
Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit down, Jersey.
Yeah, Jersey.
Well, Sheriff, for the sake of transparency, why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You're destroying this town. You've been doing it for ages.
Destroying this town? What on earth do you mean?
What the hell do you think I mean? Slavery? Kidnapping? Extortion? Murder? What would you call the wholesale corruption of Fabletown?
I would call it the baseless accusation of a desperate sheriff. How are you certain this isn't some conspiracy against me? I'm a well-connected man, well-moneyed. People do like to take their shots at me.
Don't try to play me. It won't work.
I'm not trying to control you. I have no need for treachery, Bigby. I do everything right out in the open. But I can understand the confusion, and I'm truly sorry about the trouble all this has caused you. And I hope you believe me when I say, Sheriff, that I sincerely mean to make it up to you. The recent murders that have gotten such attention as of late, I don't relish telling you that they were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to settle the issue and to assure you that it's over with.
An unfortunate bit of business. You're gonna tell me right now who killed him.
Sheriff, I have complete respect for you and your job. I hope you know that. But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right. What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation? The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm the law here, not you. Now tell me who did it.
You think I'm scared of you? You're nothing more than
That's
a...
enough! I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie. However, like I said, I'll be handling the matter if you don't mind.
Georgie.
You got what you wanted, so just...
Sit down. Now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what? You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Mm-hmm.
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. But you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And
You
then
told me
attempt
to
to
kill
blame
him!
me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, this! You're just gonna let him do this?
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift, ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce! What the fuck is this shit? You said you'd cover for us!
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people?
You're really gonna sell him out just like
You
that?
think I give a fuck if I'm the one? Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of here!
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I'm running out of patience, Crooked Man. I don't have time to fuck around here.
This could have gone so well. But you just had to complicate things. To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Shoot the mirror, break it, throw something at it.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Take this!
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see your insides turned out.
Oh god. This way.
Maybe I was wrong on two of them.
Come on, Georgia.
Oh, shit.
I know. I know.
Thought my man was gonna run through traffic.
Fuck! What was that?
Who do you think it was? Oh! I didn't realize he was in the limo.
Take him off!
I can't.
done it.
Are you sure?
Do it.
He's not moving.
Keep going.
Come on.
Fuck it.
That's it. Nothing was grabbing.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that was you, dude. Oh.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay. How did this happen, Georgie? Can you stand up? It's okay. Take your time. Slowly.
It's no fucking use. No way I'm walking out of here. Well, it won't be your fault. It'll all land on me in the end.
But it isn't.
No, it's... Oh, fuck.
Let's go out. Here. It's gonna be okay.
Shit. Hello, Bigby. I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want. But of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
I'm taking you in, Georgie. Let's go.
You gonna carry me?
Please, Sheriff. Haven't you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way. Now.
No. It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
What? He made sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered...
Of course it does. Those girls...
So it's all my fucking fault then?
I
You
didn't mean-
fucking... You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too? You know I didn't have a goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to!
Still did it.
You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Like hell I didn't. Look, Faith and the others tried to pull a run on us. And as you can imagine, the Crooked Man wasn't too thrilled. But of course, the big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty. So he told me to take care of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with. So I fucking killed him. And I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault. The Crooked Man gave the order. He told me to kill them. And then he fucking sold me out.
You still killed
You're
them.
still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody held your hand and made you go through with it.
Fine. Believe what you want. I can tell you've made up your mind.
You should
Doesn't matter
both
if it's
be arrested.
fucking true or not. Go ahead and arrest me then. But it won't bring back Lily or Faith. It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the whole thing. It must be so easy being you. Just come in here and blame me for all this shit. Job's done, right? George is the bad guy. It's all his fucking fault. But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it's like, Bigby. How could you know? At the end of the day, you're just like him. Coming here, talking about options. Like it was that simple.
Stop complaining and take responsibility for what you did. You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks. You had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. If I freed them... What would you have me do? kill her.
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice?
What are you doing?
I told you, you don't know the fuck about anything.
Hey, leave her out of this, Georgie.
This is the original. The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. To ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me I fucked up.
What the hell, Georgie? We were supposed to look out for each other. I trusted you.
You can't fucking blame me. You're not innocent here either.
I know that. But did it have to be like this? You sold me out.
Welcome to the club, then.
You have to understand, nobody was supposed to die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea. A gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway. This was supposed to be our place. We were gonna be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the Crooked Man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just... If you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead. Kill her then.
What are you doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches
Don't talk
can...
about me like I'm not even here, please. You think this is hard for you? My life is such a fucking burden on your conscience. Don't I get a say? It's my life.
You're right. It's your life.
I know what I've done.
Wait.
I'm sick of everyone thinking that they can just do what they want with my life. I thought it would be different here. But it's all the fucking same.
Vivian, I didn't mean...
Do you think I wanted to be this person? What I did to Faith and Lily? To all of them.
Vivian, wait.
Every day I have to look Gwen and Hans in the eye and pretend I don't care. I have to forget what I've done to them. What I took away from them. I look at Nerissa and I hate myself.
Vivian.
I can't pretend anymore.
What are you doing?
Vivian, don't. Vivian, no! Fuck! No, 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 no! Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian!
Just... Jesus.
Vivian, I didn't fucking mean it. I was just... Oh! Oh, fuck!
Get up. Get up!
Don't think so, Bigby. I'm gonna die here. I think we both know that. Just make sure you give the Crooked Man the same treatment when you find him. Really fuck him up for me, all right?
He's gonna have it worse. Don't worry.
Good. Old foundry by the river, all right? Shepherd Metalworks. He'll be there. Fucking asshole. You want to finish me off now? Or do you plan to kick me around a little first? Rip my limbs off one by one? That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Prove it then. No more games, all right? We both know how this ends. Just make it quick. I know what I did. What? You're just gonna leave me here?
Yep.
I won't be a killer, Georgie.
You selfish bastard. Fuck you! Piece of shit.
I love how clothes just exactly like his were on the roof of that building. This is where cell phones would be handy. I don't want to miss anything.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Check out over here, like the dumpster. No. Fine.
Of course. So this is where they've been sending these.
The best safety device is a careful worker. I mean, yes, kind of, but sometimes they need a little more than just to be careful.
Bigby Wolf.
The big bad wolf. You used to be something. They used to fear you. They'd hide anywhere their small, shivering bodies would fit.
You're not scary, Bloody Mary. That wasn't supposed to run.
Silver.
The big bad wolf.
It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned? Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Anything with a mirrored reflection, she's gonna jump. Oh, love all this. Love tight spaces. Holding W, I couldn't click it.
Where are you? Come out and face me!
Oh, that sound. I hate it. It's also really good, but I hate it. houses. That's cute. Yeah. And I also don't remember you stripping your clothes down. Pretty sure they would have just gotten destroyed in that.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds 6 rounds of specially designed silver bullets. Now, I may not be the best shot, but I can guarantee that at least one bolt will meet its mark, and you'll find yourself rolling on the floor in agony, unable to heal yourself. Without Swinehart to save you, you'll die. Is that reason enough for you? Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
Snow's not here. You're dealing with me now.
That may be true, but I'd advise against defying your new boss, at least for the time being. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth?
This is about justice. I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
You're under arrest. You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
He has a crooked nose now. Maybe you should have grabbed that gun, though, because I'm pretty sure it has silver bullets in it.
I know.
Need that.
But we have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know...
I didn't kill him?
I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
I took that time
About
out of the
time
wire.
you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This? You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is the rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out?
Sincerely hope not.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him.
So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That doesn't
need for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And kidnapping Crane at gunpoint.
He went willingly.
Yes.
At
Thank you.
gunpoint.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're an...
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
He's so tall.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit. Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
You weren't being helpful. You were trying to set me up. Your people tried to kill me.
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
I really hope you're going somewhere with this.
I see, you want to cut right to the point. I can appreciate that. Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in line.
forget it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
You took advantage of them. I
Yes,
was gonna
but...
say used.
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
For the longest time, not much. But they asked me to come work for them.
Really? The new deputy mayor wants you on the 13th floor?
No. The wolf offered me the job. She wanted my tree destroyed. If she had her way, I'd be hung out to dry on a clothesline by now.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
I know what you're doing, and it's not gonna work. You can't manipulate us or these people. We're not here to talk about
we're
this.
not?
Bigby just
This
means
is important, and I'm glad it's being talked about. You know why I asked him to destroy your tree. You were working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with the Crooked Man. We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
Do you really think the Crooked Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over. And those girls will have their justice.
He's manipulative, controlling.
Very good, very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
him.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Will you just shut the fuck up already?
It's okay. Whatever you're getting at, get to it.
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone just shut the fuck up.
I mean, a certain level of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
Yes. See, this is exactly to what I'm speaking. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as
manipulated them.
mindless children,
Took
too
advantage of
stupid
their
to command your own
situation.
destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Of course. Go right ahead.
Because we know the
You
spell
probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
Sheriff, this is highly irregular.
Vivian killed herself back at the Pudding and Pie.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa! My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me.
Don't worry. He's gonna pay for it.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, Crooked Man. You had your chance.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt.
We don't know what's at the other side. Witching Well.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't give a
bloodshed
shit.
So we
already?
get rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Look, I'm making the call.
Why should you?
He is the only officially appointed representative here.
Right. Bigby should decide.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Wishing
Are you
Well.
sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think is right.
Witching Well.
Yes, Sheriff.
Throw him down the well.
Everyone, I'm...
Not this way.
Prepare for that.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep. You're going to miss me.
No, I won't.
We don't know where he's going. We don't know what's gonna happen to him. Could be bad. It could be alright.
For Lily.
But he's no longer
And
here.
Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Called banishment. They're still alive, but no longer a problem. Well, maybe. Again, we don't know what's at the bottom of the well. Banishment. One day. Just one day later.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you.
Hey.
I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
For some reason I thought that was gonna be our favorite frogman. What? I gave you all money to get a glamour thing.
Jesus.
But they had money for a glamour.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me, for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
I gave you money for the glamour.
Shit! Just go grab that, would you?
I'm confused.
How are you, holding up? I know this isn't ideal for you. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Come on, Colin.
I'm walking, all right? Calm down.
Wait! Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
Breaking, barking at nothing.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
That's everybody.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I'm sorry, TJ. But, look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Goodbye, TJ. I'm sorry, Colin.
You got another one of those? How about a smoke for the road? One last time? Thanks, Bigby. Always a gentleman, aren't you, Bigby? I guess I'll see you around. Stay out of trouble, okay? If you even can.
Yeah. See you around.
Maybe sooner than you think.
Saying goodbye?
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh. Yeah. I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
Nerissa, just tell me what happened.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then,
Oh, God.
I don't know what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really. You'll make things right.
Freaking robot vacuum started going and it's in my office and I have no idea what that decision even was that just timed out. That's annoying. Okay. Great.
Right.
Couldn't even
You and
hear
Snow.
it.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
Huh. Things are always different. Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed this place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me.
You like my ribbon?
Do you like it?
Faith wore one too.
Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests.
I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
Is that where it ends? What? Now I see why my coworker was so upset and wanted to wants the second game. That's a crazy place to just end the whole game. What? All right, let's look at these. You and 31.4% of players left Georgie to die. Smaller percentage. You and 89.6% brought him back alive and gave him a trial. How did you punish? Well, I knew he was just a manipulative bastard. That's all he was. He manipulated. He took advantage of people's situations to get what he wanted out of it. And he was doing it there. The manipulation, the twisting of words, the whole like, well, what did they do for you? And what did I do for you? It's like, no, you controlled them. You're just twisting it to make it seem positive. How did you punish the Crooked? You and 38.6% of players threw the Crooked Man down the witching well. Interesting. I felt it was the best option. I didn't want to kill him. Wasn't okay with that. And I felt like imprisoning him is just too risky. We don't know what's at the bottom of the witching well. We don't know what happens when people go down there. So it's the equivalent of banishment. You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift for Snow. I don't know why you wouldn't. That other 1.5%, those are the completionists. What were your last words to Nerissa? You and 54.8% of players said, I hope I've done some good here. Okay. Ooh, special stats. Beast, you lied to him about seeing Beauty outside the apartment. Yep. Bluebeard, you fought him after the interrogation. Well, yeah, dude's a jerk. Colin, you gave him a drink when he asked for one in your apartment, and I sent him to the farm. Sorry, dude, you wouldn't even think about getting any, like, I'm sorry. Crooked Man, you took him back to the witching well. You tossed him down the witching well. Yep. D, you confiscated D's money while he was in custody. Faith, you gave her money after the fight with the woodsman. Georgie, you left him to die. You smashed up. I did not smash up his place. I did one thing which helped me find the safe. Greenleaf, you offered her a job. Gren, you drank with Gren after Lily's funeral. Holly, you interrupted her sister's funeral. I didn't mean to. I thought it was done. Jack, you made a deal with him. You reported him to Snow for burglary. Nerissa, you tried to take her ribbon off in Bigby's office. Snow, you brought her along with you to the Trip Trap. You showed her Crane's photograph of her. Tiny Tim, you chose to wait for him. TJ, you accepted his beetle and promised to give it to Snow. And then Toad, you stood up for him when Snow wanted to send him back to the farm. You gave him money. Yeah, I don't know why he's being sent to the farm. He had the money. I agree with Snow on that. I don't know how I feel right now, because this... Like, I was like, okay, we're wrapping it up, we're cleaning, and then that happened right at the end, and I'm like, that doesn't wrap it up. What? What just happened? What did he just realize and remember? Yeah, I'm not sure how much I agree with Snow on Toad. He had the money. He could go buy a glamour. Let him go buy a glamour. Very frustrating on that one. Would have liked to get rid of Bluebeard. But we got rid of Bloody Mary at least. Maybe. Technically, she could, with all those copies, she could have been in a mirror still hiding. They did that in Invincible, which didn't surprise me, with the one character who could make copies of herself. How, you know, the prime copy was perfectly safe. Not even copied, just the prime person. was perfectly safe, and it was just copies from there. Jeez. I just had coffee and I'm still tired. You. Telltale Pets. I love that they have in the credits, the Telltale Pets. It's just so much fun. I really wish I knew what that one choice was with Nerissa on how to respond. I missed it because my robot vacuum started up, and I guess it didn't empty yesterday. So it started by emptying, so it was really loud. Continue the story, pick up a graphic novel today. Yeah, I forgot it's based off of a graphic novel, which is probably why it's designed the way it is. I did see that part 2 is supposed to be like in Unreal Engine 5. Alright, extras. We'll finish up going through the achievements. Which is basically just complete all the chapters. I'm confused as to why I don't have some of these. But whatever. And then Book of Fables. No, I missed those. I missed those. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's these things. Just missing one from chapter 5? Vivian's story, The Girl with the Ribbon. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. The Pudding and Pie. Vivian and Georgie's place. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Pudding and Pie. Opening a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than to be forced through desperation to work at one. The Big Bad Wolf. Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant 8-foot tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited other abilities from his father, the North Wind. The North Wind is his father. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Mary's loyalty, part of the job. That's freaky. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoys her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these types of situations. Hard and fast rules for these types of situations, and the extent of which policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. New Order. Snow White in charge. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as the Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. Weird. What? Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of deputy mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many Fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself to the eyes of the community. Okay. Well, player choices is just all of these leading to the end. Well, okay. That's kind of it. Wow, that actually went faster than I thought it would. I'm just curious if there's any new updates from the last time I checked, which really wasn't that long ago. Wolf Among Us 2. It's supposed to be an Unreal Engine 5. Like, there's a lot of details about it for it to not be going to happen. Well, this is from 2 weeks ago. It says development restarted from zero again. The new version will be announced this year and released in 2027. Co-developed by an Argentinian studio for a few months, not disclosed for privacy reasons. Telltale visited this studio at the end of last year. Apparently a remaster of this is possible too. Oh. So it looks like it was the team that did Dispatch that left to create Ad Hoc that was working on it. And then they left, started Ad Hoc. So it kind of had to be restarted. Apparently there's like new people at the company, like new owners or something. Apparently people are saying that they want Ad Hoc to take this over, but that they'd have to pay for it. Like they'd have to pay for the rights. The rights are owned by Telltale. Even if they were the ones technically working on it and creating it, the rights are owned by the company. Telltale. Well, okay. I don't know how I feel. I'm happy with my choice to throw her down the well. I don't know how I feel about Snow at this point, though. She seems a bit perturbed that people were more willing to listen to me than her. That's not okay. I've technically been sheriff longer than she's been the full deputy mayor. Granted, she'd been basically doing the job for a long time, but she wasn't technically in the position. And regardless, I'm the sheriff. And I feel like I'd been doing pretty good. I only hit Tweedledee one time to kind of get his attention. I didn't kill anybody that wasn't attacking me first. And even then, I chose to spare Tweedledum. Yeah, it would be interesting if, like, in part 2, Bigby ended up down the well for some reason. Whether it was some sort of false judgment or even just he is down there for some reason and a shadow comes and pushes him down, and kind of explore what it's like on the other side of the well, because I'm curious. I don't think it's death. I'm really curious. But I don't know. I am curious as to where this would go. Maybe you get to end up going to the farm. Still kind of wish this had been like an urban legend versus fable story, though. That'd be more interesting. But we've done it. We finished it. And I did enjoy it. It was interesting. If this continues, if part 2 does come out next year, and you have a choice between Snow or Nerissa, I honestly don't know who I would choose at this point. Because for a while I was gunning for Snow. I like Snow, but admittedly, I'm not sure I felt about some of her decisions there at the end. And I do like Nerissa. She's interesting. Yeah. I don't feel bad about the Georgie situation. Didn't like him from the start. Sorry, I guess. And I actually hope that Tweedle... I don't know which one got stabbed. I don't know if that was Dee or Dumb. But the one that got stabbed or injured there in that fight, I hope they're okay, honestly. I really feel like they were just... This happens in everything with Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Because there's actually a very fun show that I like. With it's like a twist on Alice in Wonderland. Like a dark twist where like Alice is just a normal girl, but her dad happened to be from this Wonderland world, and she ends up having to go there to try and rescue her boyfriend, who ended up being the Queen of Hearts' son, and he's kind of a jerk. And she teams up with my favorite, she teams up with Hatter, who she ends up having a bit of a crush on, and also teams up with my favorite character, which is the White Knight. I freaking love that actor. And it was hilarious. He did such a great job. I loved it. But it's a very interesting twist on everything. And it has Kathy Bates as the Queen of Hearts. Absolutely killed it. I can't remember the name. I think it was just called Alice. Honestly. It was like a sci-fi original miniseries. Really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. And even in that, Tweedledee and Tweedledum just ended up being these characters that are used by the Queen of Hearts for nefarious purposes. And I feel like this always happens. Anytime there's the Tweedledee and Tweedledum characters in something, they're always just the footmen. The guys who were used and manipulated, and they're just sort of there to fulfill the wishes of the bad guy in some way, shape, or form. And I feel bad. I really feel bad, because in reality, Tweedledum and Tweedledee could be really intriguing characters. And so my hope is if there is a part 2 of this, like next year or something, that they redeem Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Because, like, all I did in that last fight was block. And then somebody else ended up injuring him. And I let Tweedledum go. And all I did was Tweedledee was take his money. Because, admittedly, he was fulfilling the bad guy's wishes. He was being a bad guy. I realized I stole everybody's money. But I also feel bad. And I hope they can get a redeeming story. Poor guys. Well, looking at this, I was gonna say I might start it out, but no, because dinner tonight, it has a bit of prep work to it. it's my spring break. It's officially my spring break. It's Monday of spring break, so I have time to make one of my favorite meals, super anti-inflammatory, healthy meal for myself, which is Japanese curry. And I use lamb as the meat. Because if you guys didn't know, this lamb is super healthy. It's a super healthy meat. Like, it's got, like, the amount of omega-3s that a lot of fish have. Like, it's up there with fish on omega-3s. And it's not fish, and I hate fish. So lamb is super anti-inflammatory and healthy. If you are not a meat eater, then obviously not for you. But if you are a meat eater, lamb, guys. It's tasty. It's super healthy. It's anti-inflammatory. And lamb Japanese curry, so good. But it takes a while because I have to cut the potatoes and I have to cut the carrots and I have to cut the onion and I have to cut the ginger because I like to do fresh ginger for this. I don't cut the garlic. I just cheat on the garlic. I use cheater garlic because I'm already cutting so many other things. And I actually recommend using, what is it called? It's not onion. It's a different vegetable in the family of onions that I can't think of the name of right now. And part of the reason why is because I haven't been able to buy it. Walmart hasn't had it in stock. And I only have the choices of really Walmart or Albertsons. I mean, we have a Sprouts, but Jesus, they're expensive. So I really only have those two options. Sadly. And even then, if you had Sprouts, I have 3 options. But I can't remember the name of it. Like a bulb shape. And it's almost like this like onion / garlic hybrid. Shallots! Just remember, shallots. I recommend shallots over onion if you can find it. I have not been able to lately. Which sucks. But yeah, but I gotta cut all that up. So I got those 4 things to cut. And then you have to saute it. And then you put it in a pot and then it's fine. Then it's easy. But up until that point, it's a lot of prep work. So I'm actually going to start doing that here in about half an hour, sadly. Because I kind of just want to jump into Avowed, because this ended earlier than I thought it would. I thought this was going to be 2 hours long. Nope. That's why I keep talking, because I'm like, I don't know what to do. It's not enough time to keep playing, but it's not quite late enough for me to start cooking. Oh, I can edit. That's what I can do. And this will I'll need to blur out some things in this one. Okay, that's what I'll do. I've been talking for way too long here at the end, guys, because I just don't know what to do with my life. But anyway, I did really enjoy this, and I am looking forward to part 2. I saw that it is being worked in Unreal Engine 5, so that's cool. It'll be interesting to see what it looks like. I'm hoping it's like I don't mind this style, but it'd be nice if it was a cleaner style. And if the mechanics were a little smoother. Then again, I'm also just not great with the WASD. When I play Avowed, I'll be using a controller. And that is the next game I'm playing, it's Avowed. But of course, if you have any other suggestions for games you think I should play, especially games that are similar to this, because Avowed's going to be more open-worldy, I'm fine with that. But at the same time, it is a challenge for my channel. Because I have to set aside the time to play. I can't just like hop on and play. And then with that as well, I don't like to do a whole lot of exploration when I'm recording. Kind of want to stick to the story a little bit. So more games like this are great, just not the Walking Dead ones, just because I'm burnt out. I'm burnt out on zombies in general. Not just Walking Dead, I'm just burnt out on zombie stories. Like I don't even want to watch the last season of Last of Us, to be honest. Which I know that's not technically zombies, but it's in that realm of story. But yeah, so not that, but anything else that's similar to this, feel free to throw out suggestions. Because I really do like this guy, especially mysteries. That's fun. So throw out suggestions in the comments. Let me know what your choices were. What did you do with the Crooked Man? Did you kill him? Did you throw him down the well? Did you just lock him up? What was your choice? I'm curious. And then, of course, subscribe if you want to see Avowed, because this game's done. So if you want to see me play Avowed up next, subscribe, or any future games as well. And actually, that's what I should do after I edit this. And I'm also going to be doing Pokemon soon. Reactions to the original Pokemon. I recorded the first two. I don't like how I recorded the first two. They're really, really janky. I'm gonna fix that with the third episode. First episode's super janky, but it'll be better come the third episode of Pokemon. I'm new to that style. This one's easier. Just keep an eye out for that coming up here soon. But with that, thank you for joining me on this quest, mission, adventure with this game. And as usual, don't plagiarize. Just don't do it.